Mama June. Honey Boo Boo confronts Gino Doke, says you have hurt me a lot, ruined her childhood. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson no longer hides what she feels. She has finally confronted Mama June's boyfriend, Gino Doke, that he has hurt her a lot. It was not only Gino who caused the damage, but her mother June also had a great role in it. However, it seems that Gino is more bent towards mending the relationship with June's daughter rather than June herself. He had a heart-to-heart talk with Honey Boo Boo. Let us look below at how the talk went. Mama June. Honey Boo Boo confronts Gino about her feelings. June is not the only one asking for forgiveness. Gino is also in line. He wants Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo to forgive him for all the wrong he has done in the past. E has revealed the exclusive sneak peek of Mama June, Road to Redemption. In this clip, Honey Boo Boo and Gino are seen to have lunch together. There Gino tries to have a friendly talk with Honey Boo Boo. He asks her the reason for making a face when he opened the door. The teenager replied that it was weird for her at first because she has not been around him for almost a year. Honey Boo Boo got hit with memories when she saw Gino. She says, "They memories were just all coming back. You and Mama have hurt me a lot." Mama June. Talk over past experiences. Honey Boo Boo did not hesitate to open to Gino. She wanted him to know that she is trying hard, but still cannot forget all the hurt at once. The teenager explained how hard it was for her and Pumpkin to move on in their life after their arrest. Honey Boo Boo explained, "At one point, we had to even move. We stayed in the hotel for a while because Ma'am had some people that y'all didn't give money back to. It is obviously hard to leave your own house and live in a hotel because of fear. Gino does know how it feels like, and he was sorry for all the sufferance." Gino spread the good and positive vibe around Honey Boo Boo. Mama June's boyfriend accepts all the damage he and June have done to Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo. He further confronts in a confessional that it sucks him to hear how bad he has hurt Honey Boo Boo. Mama June's boyfriend knows that recovery and mending relationships are not easy tasks. They will indeed need time to settle. Gino further says to Honey Boo Boo, "I hope you can forgive me because I do want to be in your life, and I do love you." Gino is clearly seen to be making efforts to mend the relationship. He is trying to talk to Honey Boo Boo to lessen the distance between them. Fans do wish his relationship with Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo to come on the right track one day. Mama June. Road to Redemption will continue to air on Friday nights at 9 p.m. on WEV. June Shannon, better known as Mama June, had weathered many storms in her life. From her turbulent relationships to her public battle with addiction, she had faced countless challenges. Through it all, her daughters, Anna, Jessica, Lauren, Pumpkin, and Alana, Honey Boo Boo, had been her anchor. However, there was one unresolved tension that loomed large in their family: the presence of Gino Doke. Gino Doke had been Mama June's boyfriend for several years, and his influence had been both positive and negative. While he had moments of support and care, his issues with addiction and the legal troubles that followed had cast a long shadow over the family. Alana, the youngest of Mama June's daughters, had been particularly affected by Gino's presence. Alana had grown up in the public eye, starring in Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, and later appearing on other reality TV shows with her family. But the reality behind the cameras was far from glamorous. The tumultuous relationship between Mama June and Gino had taken a toll on her, and she felt that her childhood had been overshadowed by chaos and instability. The tension reached a breaking point when Mama June decided to bring Gino back into their lives after a period of separation. Alana, now a teenager, felt betrayed and hurt. She had hoped that her mother would choose their family over Gino, but it seemed that history was repeating itself. One evening, as they sat in the living room of their modest home in Georgia, the atmosphere was thick with unresolved emotions. Alana had been quiet and withdrawn, her usual bubbly personality overshadowed by her inner turmoil. Mama June noticed and decided it was time to address the elephant in the room. "Alana, what's going on? You've been so distant lately," Mama June said gently, sitting down next to her daughter. Alana looked at her mother, her eyes filled with pain. Mom, it's Gino. I can't stand having him around. He's hurt me so much, and I feel like you're choosing him over us." Mama June sighed, feeling the weight of her daughter's words. "I know Gino has made mistakes, and I'm trying to make things right. But he's a part of my life, and I believe he can change." Alana shook her head, tears streaming down her face. "He ruined my childhood, Mom. You don't understand how much he hurt me." Alana's words echoed in Mama June's mind, and she realized that the time had come for a family confrontation. She needed to address Alana's feelings and give her the opportunity to express her pain directly to Gino. Mama June called a family meeting, inviting Gino, Alana, Lauren, Pumpkin, and Jessica to join her in the living room. The air was tense as everyone gathered, knowing that the conversation ahead would be difficult. Gino arrived last, looking uneasy but willing to participate. He sat down across from Alana, who was visibly upset but determined to speak her mind. "Alana, you wanted to talk," Mama June began, her voice steady. "This is your chance to say what you need to say." Alana took a deep breath, her hands trembling slightly. She looked directly at Gino, her eyes filled with a mix of anger and sadness. "Gino, you have hurt me a lot. You ruined my childhood. I was always scared and worried about what would happen next. You and Mom were always fighting, and it felt like there was never any peace." Gino's face was etched with regret as he listened to Alana's words. He nodded slowly, acknowledging her pain. "Alana, I know I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I never wanted to hurt you." As Alana continued to speak, she delved deeper into the specific ways Gino's actions had impacted her life. "I missed out on so many things because of you," she said, her voice breaking. "I was embarrassed to bring friends over, scared they'd see the chaos at home. I had to grow up too fast, and I lost my childhood because of it." Lauren, who had always been protective of Alana, chimed in. "We all felt it, Gino. You put our family through hell. It wasn't just Alana. We were all affected." Mama June listened, her heart breaking for her daughters. She knew that her decisions had played a role in their pain, and she felt a deep sense of guilt. "I'm sorry too," she said softly. "I should have protected you more. I should have made better choices." Gino looked around the room, seeing the hurt in each of their faces. "I know I can't change the past, but I want to make things right. I'm working on myself, trying to be a better person. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me someday." The confrontation was a crucial step toward healing, but it was only the beginning. Mama June knew that rebuilding trust and repairing their family would take time and effort. She decided to seek professional help, arranging for family therapy sessions to address their issues and foster open communication. The first therapy session was challenging, as each family member shared their pain and frustration. Alana was particularly vocal, expressing the depth of her hurt and her fear of being let down again. Gino, to his credit, listened attentively and acknowledged his mistakes. The therapist, Dr. Harper, guided the family through the process, encouraging them to be honest and empathetic. "Healing takes time," she said, "but the fact that you're all here, willing to work through this, is a positive step." Mama June felt a glimmer of hope as she watched her family open up. She knew they had a long way to go, but she was committed to making things right. As the therapy sessions continued, the family began to make small strides toward healing. They started to communicate more openly, sharing their feelings and supporting each other through the difficult moments. Mama June took a step back from her relationship with Gino, focusing on rebuilding her bond with her daughters. One evening, after a particularly emotional therapy session, Alana and Gino found themselves alone in the living room. The atmosphere was still tense, but there was a sense of willingness to bridge the gap. "I know it's going to take time for you to trust me again," Gino said, breaking the silence. "But I'm committed to making things right. I want to be a better person."